Good evening and thank you for joining us. Well, hundreds of vehicles travel along Highway 17 every day, many of which transport heavy loads from one destination to another. But could all that weight impact the surrounding land? Kelsey Bloxham explains.
Darlene Chokin travels along this road almost every day, and for the past year she's been keeping a close eye on the ground movement below the highway.
I first noticed them last summer, and I noticed on one side only, on the east side of Highway 17, and the cracks were, I'd say, about 2 feet wide.
As she continues to watch the cracks get bigger and bigger, what is even more concerning for Darlene, the exact same sinkage on the other side of the highway.
Maybe about a foot, and by this summer, about maybe a month and a half ago, I noticed that it was getting wider, so I decided to take pictures of it because I was quite concerned about the sizes of those cracks. And so I went and took pictures. I was actually very surprised to see how much land had actually dropped.
Newcap News contacted the Saskatchewan Ministry for Highways and Infrastructure. Since then, a team has come out to this area to assess what exactly is happening here.
What's happening is there's some significant movement on both sides of the highway, but it's about 500 meters or half a kilometer away from the highway right-of-way itself. Our sense is at this particular point in time, it's not a risk to the highway.
However, Darlene disagrees, saying she's felt the vibrations caused by the trucks driving along the highway, but is happy the ministry is taking her concerns seriously.
By the way I see the cracks, they're all facing the top and towards the highway. That's what concerns me.
The geology of that area is there's a lot of, once you get below the ground level, there's quite a bit of silty material that if you get high levels of moisture, it apparently can erode quite quickly, and we can see some significant movement like that. We are sending a geotechnical engineer out to the area to take a look at it.
That assessment is expected to happen sometime this week. Until then, Darlene will continue to watch and wait. Kelsey Bloxham, Newcap News.
A Wainwright man is being honored for his tireless efforts for veterans. Retired Sergeant Ron McBride was given the Diamond Jubilee Medal at a ceremony in Edmonton earlier today. He serves on various boards for Veteran Affairs and is currently the president and provincial director of the Canadian Association of Veterans in United Nations Peacekeeping. Our congratulations go out to Sergeant McBride. Well, the sale of pre-mixed caffeinated alcoholic drinks in Canada are on the rise, according to a new study by the University of Victoria. Drink sales have jumped almost 300% from April 2005 to 2010. There are many health risks associated with mixing alcohol with caffeine, as addiction specialists explain.
The reason people do it is to accelerate the effects of alcohol. And so the danger is that your body can't do its job in terms of letting you know when you've had too much, and you're more likely to overdose on alcohol.
The study recommends Health Canada either raise the price of mixed drinks or ban energy drinks from bars altogether. The Thorpe Recovery Centre agrees.
I think it's dangerous, and I think raising the money will deter some people from doing it. I don't think it'll stop it. It doesn't stop it with alcohol, but I think they're good suggestions.
At the moment, Health Canada does not restrict the sale of energy drinks in bars and leaves it up to the bar manager's discretion. A major nonprofit organization is asking for your pennies. Lloydminster's Habitat for Humanity is hoping to collect $100,000 worth of the copper coins.
It takes 10 million pennies. If every person in Lloydminster donated 400 pennies, which is only $4, we would have enough money to build one home.
The fundraiser kicked off at the end of March and will run until the end of September.
Everybody gets together to work in a community, we can do great things. And the one thing we can do with this project is to build one home.
Pennies can be dropped off at the Restore or any of the 4 collection sites, including the Brick, Co-op, RBC, and Western Financial. 1 in 3 Canadian families can't afford to enroll their children in extracurricular activities, and the Canadian Tire Jumpstart program is trying to remove those barriers. But not without the help of our local Big Brothers Big Sisters program, which is bringing Jumpstart Day to Lloydminster.
This is just a really good cause. Big Brothers and Big Sisters have been around for a really long time, and they're doing a really great thing here.
Jumpstart commits itself to providing low-income families with the money they need to have their children participate in sports and other activities.
By raising this money, we are able to give children the opportunity to go play and have sports, whether it's we send them to a hockey camp or they can go play baseball or anything. And it all stays in the community, which is really good.
Food and other supplies are donated, so 100% of the money raised stays right here in the community. Now to a remarkable story of a local cowboy picking up the pieces after a tragic accident left him fighting for his life. And close to 10 years later, he's still on the road to recovery, but using his journey as motivation for others still facing that uphill battle.
He's known to many as Cowboy Curtis, but nearly a decade ago, his bull riding career came crashing down. Curtis's life changed forever at the 2002 Ponoka Stampede. A bull riding accident left him severely brain damaged, fighting for his life.
I learned to walk again, talk again, eat again.
It's an uphill battle Curtis continues to fight.
It took a while to put your feet on the ground. You're kind of, with the brain injury, you know, you kind of wake up in a way every day.
But the cowboy community rallied behind him.
We all stick together as cowboys.
And it's that sense of community that's helped Curtis raise tens of thousands for brain injury associations across the province.
Well, everybody sticks together and helps each other out when the guy's down and out. You betcha, it's a tightly knit family.
Now, hundreds of cowboys from Calgary to Grand Prairie come together for a trail ride every year, all organized by Curtis, all money raised helping those with brain injuries.
If you could help brain injuries, they might find a cure for it, and eventually nobody would have to go through what Curtis has gone through.
His family there every step of the way, admiring his motivation.
Quite proud of him. He's a very determined individual. Like, tomorrow it'll be over, but he'll start PRing again for next year.
So as these cowboys hit the dirt trail doing what they do best, Curtis continues to spread his message of motivation and
just open some eyes and let people appreciate what they have today, because tomorrow it might be gone.